Good afternoon. Is this thing on? Can I get VR? Can you hear me? I want to check the comms.
Hello, hello.
I hear...
Sounds good.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Afternoon. Good evening to those on the other side of the world. Welcome to the Cloud Native Coffee Hour. I will be one of your co-hosts. As you can see, you can't see my name. My name is Dan McCracken. And beside me in the middle square, Mr. Adam Sova. How are you doing, Adam?
Doing great. Happy to be here.
And finally, longtime guest, maybe the most veteran guest, probably hasn't missed like hardly any streams ever, Samwise the Brave, Sam Delamarter. How are you, Sam?
Great. Glad we got it going. I think this was a pretty smooth startup, honestly.
Smooth brain. Very smooth. Not many ripples. I think I popped one ripple while setting up the stream. And holy moly. Yeah, I mean, this whole audio-video engineering is like brutal. This is brutal. Especially doing it on the budget of free. So, feels pretty good.
Budget of free is
The budget of free is pretty good. And, oh my gosh. New follower, Sias. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. And I told you today's going to be just follower city because it turns out some of us have family who like us and know how to use a phone. So anyway, I am going to I'm going to kick it over to Adam. What are we going to talk about today?
So today we are going to talk about Harbor again. So it looks like about 6 days ago they merged in a PR that adds support for ARM architectures. So it looks like this is part of their 3.0.0-API release. So I don't know exactly when that release is coming out, but figured today might be a good day to just take a look, see if this is something we can install yet, or if we need a little more time, because we're right on the edge of this. I mean, the feature branch was merged 6 days ago, so we'll see what we find today and if this is something that we can install.
Excellent. And we're talking about the cloud native application Harbor, basically. Yes. Artifact repository, Docker image repository, Helm chart repository.
Yep. The whole, I don't know, I think it classifies itself as a container registry.
Container registry.
Let me double check that.
And when you're ready, I can kick us over to the other view.
Yeah, I mean, this is a interactive session. We're gonna see what we find. So let's, we can go ahead and share.
There we go.
All right. So Harbor, it's a cloud native repository for Kubernetes. And I think the big thing here is that Harbor is a graduated project of the CNCF. So this guy is prime time, ready to go and prod. And, it appears to have some good documentation on installation and getting up and running. But as we've mentioned before, our lab that we have at Devs Operative is, Raspberry Pi based, so we need that ARM architecture support. So let's hop over to the feature here. And this is what was merged in today, which we were watching this issue here. And, this image, so what we need is we need an ARM compatible image in order to deploy. So this feature, this issue we were watching, is the one that should take care of that for us and allow us to, to maybe install this guy. So it looks like the necessary changes have been made.
Yeah, I remember following this last fall, and I think it was it might have been shortly after we did the stream on it. I was like, oh, there's a PR open. Oh, somebody's working on it. This is going to be great. And it sounded like it was going to be done like super quick. And yeah, I mean, it was free, so I'm pretty happy about it. And yeah, the ARM architecture just needs more love, man. I don't understand. It's like, I don't know why the builds by a lot of these things don't by default. Well, I guess, no, I'm not going to go back into it. You can rewatch the old stream. Go to YouTube and watch the old stream where I think Sam goes into a billion details that I'm not remembering at the moment about why and how, and oh my gosh, how to do those builds in multi-architecture. Oh boy. Yep.
What I have up here is I'm just kind of scrolling through the PR that was merged in, seeing what files changed. Looks like they have a pretty thorough test suite here, because a lot of these changes are related to the tests.
Yeah, so one thing I'm thinking, even if they haven't officially released it yet, we could take a crack at just pulling the repo down and building it. That's what I had to do for a lot of ARM incompatibilities, is you just go look at the code, and even if they're not, building it correctly or supporting those architectures, there's a chance that just a few changes you might be able to get an ARM image pretty easy. Hopefully they've already made all the changes. It's all merged in, and they just haven't gone through their final release process. There might be bugs, but
okay. Well, here's the getting started. Looks like it has the steps we need to get this thing compiled, so let's give it a go.
Yeah, I mean, this will be cool whether it works or not. I mean, this will be great feedback we can send somewhere. I'm sure they have a Slack or something.
Looks like this guy's going to take a minute.
Need that gigabit internet.
Just want to give a shout out to a follower, Melissa Sova. Any relation?
Yeah, that's my wife. She's interested in what we're doing, or maybe I just asked her to subscribe to have another follower to the channel.
My wife hasn't subscribed yet, so she's a keeper. I would keep her. Sounds great.
Yep.
She's got a lot of markers in the back of your truck too. Oh my gosh, who is this person?
Got another one?
Slothy RL _ #1 fan. That seems like a troll account, but welcome, Slothy. I've got like 20 of these, so I'm going to space them out, everybody. Just take it easy.
All right. Okay, so the make is done.
Oh, yeah.
Pile on Redis here.
Oh.
I remember this. Brings back not great memories. This is like my least favorite. I think in that stream we talked about make I think Nikita was in there, just talking all about Make. And my brain was just, I'd had it. It was cool. I should honestly rewatch it. That's half the reason why I feel like I do these, so I don't have to remember anything and just go back and watch my own videos.
I think production quality's gone up a little bit since then, though.
Am I right? Dude.
Alright.
Man, if we can get Harbor installed on the lab,
Error.
it's going to be
What
good.
failed here? Compile error. Error 1.
Nice.
Did I run this in the wrong directory?
CD Harbor ARM?
I'm in Harbor.
Okay,
Arm.
yeah.
Let's try it in here since the other one failed. Alright. So what's it yakking about? Let's try and find where it started. Alright.
Build spec. No such file. Does it have file permissions? I mean, it just downloaded. I don't know how locked down you have your Mac.
Says it was saved.
Yeah, VR. There are Docker images for Harbor, obviously, but the ARM compatible version of the Docker image is brand new. There were snapshot versions, and you could kind of build your own, which is what we tried to do last year. Among many things, we tried to do that last year with this. But this should be the full support of the Harbor community with a ARM 64 compatible Docker image. Yep.
I would. Is there a reason why that shell script is red? I don't know what your flavor is, but I would open up the make file.
Or
Maybe.
I think that's whoops. I think it just read because it's executable.
Executable.
But you said what? Open up the make file?
Yeah. And then there should be. So look for Redis. Compile Redis. So what it does is it cd into Redis. Okay. And current door Redis RPM builder sh. So it just runs that shell command and then goes back up to this directory. Copy Redis file to go Harbor Photon Redis folder. Fodler. Little typo there.
Oof.
Feels bad. Copy Redis to the build path make Photon Redis.
I mean, it's pissed off at that sed, so I don't know, maybe if we have to go to RPM Builder. That seems...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Said. So that's the only sed.
Build spec.sh, is that a file? Because that's what it downloads, right? Oh, it downloads it, and then it tries to do that thing. Go to the thing.
Just see if we can.
Because it said it downloaded.
And then it's just trying to update the version in that file. From version 3 to version 4.
Okay.
I don't know why it seems like maybe it didn't download it. I don't know if it has a check to see if it's already downloaded, but we could just try running it again.
Leave that out there.
Yeah. I mean, it'll overwrite it if it wants to.
Where's my make command?
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay.
We got this.
Oh, okay.
So here it said it was saved.
Yep. Sed-I no such file. Oh.
So
Saving to.
do we see that file saved? Either in here or in Redis?
Whoops. I wanted to do copy.
Right, so it's downloading this file, and then it looks like this is the file, right? Like it's outputting it. I don't know what. Pipe it with bash or sh. Says saved. Saving to build spec, blah blah blah. Saved.
It wasn't there a line that it was supposed to copy it, or was that after the fact? It might have been after the fact when it was going to copy it to that photon directly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Sed-I no such file. Right.
Did this do the same thing, or did it work?
Is that the execution?
Same thing.
Right, so then what's the what path is it trying to use for sed? Right, and we assume it is that. Build _ spec.sh. And then it does chmod build spec and copies to current directory or Redis spec. I mean, do we need to chmod prior? Or something? Like, feels like it just can't read it. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know if you're there. Or you're not there. I can't see you.
It tries to set it, and then it tries to change permissions.
Right. Yeah, try that.
With the path of sed-I, make dir work dir a few lines up, coming from chat.
So it should be, I mean, the file is writable.
We even see that Redis spec file, right? Did you do that?
Excuse me. Say that again?
Did you create that redis.spec file?
No, I didn't create it.
Because I think in the last directory, where it should run that and then create the redis.spec, I saw it, so I don't know. Might be a red herring here.
Maybe. So you're thinking maybe it was okay?
Yeah. I mean, I think the 2 lines were, run that sed command to update the version and then copy it to redis.spec. It says that, but
Echo completed. So where's that photon directory? I guess that'll... So I should copy it to
Build path.
make photon Redis. I think that's in the source. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not. Have to look at this file a little closer.
I mean, do you need a sudo make?
When in doubt, try it with sudo.
I mean, if you know what you're doing. Not saying that we do.
Oops.
Hey, oh no.
Look at that power font. You hate to see this blue and gold or whatever we got going on here. It's blue and yellow. The maize and blue.
Maize and blue. Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna get checkout to change that yellow back.
All right, let's just assume it worked. We'll move forward.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, just try the next step, see what happens.
And they do like that Fodler.
That little Fodler. I don't
We're gonna get flagged.
Oh,
know. All right.
make pre-update. Am I in the wrong directory here?
Should just be in the root harbor arm repo. Replace build arm image parameters.
Does not like that.
Bin SHI command not found. Switch to bash. Type bash.
That's it.
Let's get out of this noise. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good call. Try that.
Let's make. Go back to. You just run the make download. All right, sweet.
Okay. Cool.
Same.
Same error.
Okay, well. Fippy Dark Paul. What's in the make file? Search for the dash I. I think it was the sed-i. So sed'll work, I think. Mac has different versions of the GNU tools. You might have to build it in a Linux-based container. I agree. We might be in weird land, but Sam built this sucker. Mac said it is different. Very interesting. You hate to see it. Thanks, Steve Jobs. No, really, thanks.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing that we could try.
Yeah, you basically start off in Ubuntu and
Yeah.
go ham. Mount the thing. Do the thing. Oh, baby.
Let's go.
And
No,
please,
he's so elite, he doesn't even have Docker. I mean,
please refer back to the VOD where, you can't use Docker in the enterprise anymore. Okay? Can't do it. I know what you're
this
thinking.
is for learning.
This is for learning. It's for science.
So, we did that video, right? And we're like, nerd control. Why is it called nerd control? You know
Yeah.
why it's called nerd control?
Nerd cuddle. What?
I felt like such an idiot when I figured it out. It's container D control.
Ooh.
Containered. It's just container D. I was just like,
It's nerd cuddle, Sam. Hang on. I'm having a hard time visualizing your words. Oh. Oh. Damn, I get it. Wow. That's like a play on words. It's kind of cool.
did you start it once it installed? I don't see your Docker thing up top.
Oh, Docker desktop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if my brew install.
No, you didn't install Docker
You
Desktop.
brew install -- cask.
Docker?
I think that installs Docker desktop.
Ah, there it is.
They split it out, so it's much, you can download just the CLI if you want.
Wait a minute. So you're already on an ARM processor right now. What Mac is this?
Oh, hey, listen, M1.
Oh, throw everything out. We don't know what works now.
Dude, that changes a lot, doesn't it? I didn't even think about it. You and your fancy Mac. God. Jeez.
Yeah, it'd be working if I had the 16-inch. That's for dang sure.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Let's do another sub. Splinters TW. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate it a lot. Welcome to the Cloud Native Coffee Hour Club. How many children do you have? Goodness. I also expect the horse to like and subscribe pretty soon.
Yeah. I have 3, but sometimes that feels like 6.
Honestly, we just need to ask Carlos to have his family like and subscribe, and we'll be platinum members. No problemo.
Bring kid to stream day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my kids to break in here one of these times. I swear.
So is Docker even going to run on this chip?
Well, it looks like, yeah.
The cask? I don't.
Yeah, because it's downloading an ARM64 version.
Did it say that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's how I know. That's how I remember that you don't have a pleb laptop from 2019 like Sam and I. You have
Okay.
a good one.
Just
Of course, there you go. Brutal. So you might have to brew and install the old Docker. Then do you need to install the cask again? Oh, baby. Looks like we've got some VR Linux dot files in the Discord. A friendly reminder, which I can't wait to take a browse through. Dot files are good. And join us in the Discord, discord.gg/devsoperative. We really want to hear from you. And your stream ideas, because as you can see, Harbor, I mean, we really need to get Harbor to work one of these days. This is why I think it's a good topic.
Yeah.
Because there's just a lot that this enables.
I think could be a little smoother.
What's that?
I said, had we waited for the Helm chart, probably would have went smoother. But,
Yeah.
But we're excited, so we're trying it.
I mean, been waiting 4 months for the PR. I saw that in my email box. I was like, let's go. Any Elden Ring reference? I think, yeah, building a harbor on ARM64 is truly, with Make, is truly the Elden Ring of all cloud native builds, at least in my life, my world. No idea where to go, killed around every corner. Humiliation. What else? Everything the body needs. But
Taking so long.
I'm wondering how much of this we just troubleshooted, and it's because you're on the ARM, the new M1 awesomeness.
Right, who knows? I will say another option for Docker, at least on Mac, that I found is Colima. I tried that out a couple weeks ago. Like it, pretty good so far.
Huh.
And I think it's the closest to what we had talked about as far as like a headless daemon for either Docker or Containerd.
We need to mount that that Git Harbor ARM directory. Let me, Sam, do you have that?
Do that or just, yeah, you can clone it. Yeah. I mean,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine too.
yeah. You can start fresh if you want.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's another person. Trenton Woodcocks, thank you for the sub. Welcome.
All right. Git is not installed on this.
Did you install Xcode and do the DevTools thing? That's what Makita's talking about.
No. This is, I'm inside that Docker image.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, you're gonna have to install all those things.
what's the Ubuntu? Is that
Apt
Apt-Get.
apt update first.
like
Just do sudo apt update. Jeez. Apt update. Apt install git. Let's go. Oh, baby.
all right.
Apt install said. That's got to come for free.
Oops.
How's the keyboard on that new Mac? Is it springy?
Good.
Squishy? Good.
All right. Make. Nice.
You're doing a great job not getting tilted, man.
He's killing it.
Just keep typing. Just keep typing.
You want to see what it's like to be cool under pressure? Look no farther than top square today.
We need to get 9 people on. Have a little Hollywood Squares action.
Oh! Yeah, we want to do the Jeopardy version too. Hollywood Squares. Oh, I missed that show.
Do something interactive. With chat. See if we can get 9 people or get enough people in here to ask questions.
Uh-huh.
That's definitely going to be a Makita rig problem. We're going to need all the 3090 power. Yeah,
So while this is downloading, would this be a good time to announce the upcoming special stream that we are going to have?
oh, I think it's a fantastic time.
All right. So sometime in the near future, within probably next couple of weeks or so, we're going to have a special guest who is going to play a game on stream called Vim Adventures.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a it's a game where you progress through the game using only Vim commands. So we have a strong candidate, and we're looking forward to having him on stream soon. Maybe do like a evening stream.
Oh,
Like an 8 to 10 or something, or a 7:30 to 9:30. Do a couple hours, hour and a half. See how long it goes, and go from there.
I beat you. Yeah. I wonder what a run would be. Debbie, do you just go until you die, like you or whatever?
Yeah, I don't know how long the full, like all 20 levels. I think there are 20 levels.
Oh, okay,
something like
okay. 10 to 20.
If you pay for the full version, I'm not sure how long that would take.
All right,
like
so
10 or 20 levels, yeah.
Create sandbox and mixtures for analysis.
On image failed. No, I guess it's a little different.
So that does prove at least that whatever's going on with your Mac, said could be different, or is different. Definitively, I'm seeing in the chat. So, make no mistake. That was a factor.
So right, and it's getting to the point where it's trying to do Docker and Docker.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's kind of what it is.
The one thing we could try, I mean, I know at this point, whatever, but using like Google Cloud Shell, I don't know how big of a download that's doing and how much you can have in your Google Cloud Shell for free. But I also don't know.
Well, I think one of the takeaways here is we can just run it on the old 2019 awesome MacBooks that we have, and see if we can get the image and plop it on the Pi and see what happens. See if we can get the make to build. I assume that we will.
Yeah.
I kind of believe.
You don't think the 16-inch M1 would take care of this issue?
No. Not a chance.
Sorry, Scott.
But it is not. I love the screen real estate. One thing, because of this ARM, I would say blocker. We haven't installed this in the lab because of ARM. We could have installed it on just a standalone virtual machine. Actually, no, we couldn't have it. Oh, yeah, we could have. Not using Docker. But we want to run it in Kubernetes. We want to put it on our Pi cluster. What do you... And for the people in the chat, I mean, let's assume that we had it running. What would be some of the things that that we might use it for right away? What's the why? Because obviously we think it's important. But I like to revisit the why. What would you say?
Well, we have our friend that develops Twitch bots.
That's
He
true.
could use it. No rate limiting. I guess that's another thing. Like if there's just a public image that you like, but for whatever reason you run into rate limits with Docker Hub, if you're running your own image repository, no need to worry about that. And just, for more learning, it's just step one of more learning with pipeline stuff. Just earlier today I saw that it has a really good integration with Trivy, the image scanning tool. So just being able to kind of connect some of those things that we've talked about before and show them off is half the reason why I want to do it.
And that was Trivy connects into your image repository, scans those images for vulnerabilities, and then gives you the report.
Yep.
So then it's kind of the end of your CI/CD pipeline, right? Or part of the end.
Right. So
Yeah.
I don't. Right. You would probably still want Trivy in your pipeline,
Yeah.
as we kind of talked about before.
Yeah.
But this would scan the images that are in your registry. So I don't know as far as like anything. I don't know if you can set up like mirrors in Harbor like you would with Artifactory.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would scan those like once you say, hey, I'm going to use this image.
Yeah. if you cached it or if you saw that. I think I remember seeing that. That's true. Yeah, it really does unlock a lot of cool lab potential with CACD, doesn't it? Yeah, and hosting your own images.
So VR mentioned in the chat earlier that he loves Harbor and but he hasn't put it in prod yet. So what are you using it for, VR? If you want to type that in the chat. Just curious to see.
And why not prod?
Yeah, what's holding you back?
Again, we appreciate you staying up late with us.
Yeah.
It's getting close to bedtime,
Oh,
and we appreciate.
Yeah. Yeah.
And who knows? You might have fallen asleep at the keyboard too.
Watching us struggle through it. Yeah.
The new M1 chip the whole time. Love to see it.
I'm getting the same error on mine.
Are you really? Damn.
I think so, yeah.
All right. So he's using Docker registry. Still needs to learn more about Harbor.
Same. And if it's like, I've done a lot of work with Argo, and Argo is absolutely just amazing cloud native CI/CD tool. If it's anything like working with Argo, if Harbor is, oh my god, why did I enable sound? I'm excited to take a peek at it. Hooray! I can't believe it. I feel like this is a spoiler. I don't even want to. Oh, see. I need to do this, but on my 60% board. No arrows.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. See, I don't want our special guest to work ahead. I don't want any spoilers. I'm going to struggle like mad if I ever try this. Which is why
I didn't realize it was something you played online. I thought you had to download.
Oh. Pretty sweet.
Pretty
yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Well, same error on the old Mac? God damn.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Well, we will continue to. I feel like I should sub back to one of these PRs again. I kind of clicked it off. I was like, oh, done and done. This is going to be a piece of cake. I guess I got to resub to the GitHub issues and see what's going on there. And I mean, it was worth taking a look at. I feel like they did a lot of work on it, or at least it took a while, and must not have been much of a joke to get that thing to work. But I tell you, I mean, I suppose. Oh, we should do. No, we can't. God. See, this is why I got to get the VMware lab going. So I got to buy the big iron. Some used big iron. Just pop it in there. Pop it in the basement. Follow Network Chuck. Like and subscribe to Network Chuck. Kudos. Shout out. Hopefully he's in the chat someday. Feel honored. Then we could just provision some VMs, some Linux VMs, and not have to worry about any of this. All of our stuff is either, I don't know. I mean, honestly, it should work on the Mac. So I'm just rambling, but it is what it is. Anything else? Any final thoughts today? Other than it seems like every time we mess with Harbor, it's like, here's what troubleshooting make looks like. Any thoughts, Sam?
Can't wait till it works.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, I did install this at one point in a VirtualBox VM on a. Actually, I think it was a Mac, but it was an Intel Mac, and I was able to get it up and running. To the point where I could, add an image to the registry and, see it in the UI and whatever. I took some notes on it a while ago, but this was early on. It wasn't really, I don't think it was ready for prime time yet. And it was just something we were, playing around with at the time. But yeah, I'm really excited to get this in the lab at some point and, integrate it into some of our flows.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it unlocks a lot of fun stuff that we can do for those local builds and the rate limiting. I always forget about that. You hate to see that, but okay. Let's move it back. And yeah. I appreciate you driving today, Adam. Well done. I always learn something. This time I learned that you have one of the new fancy Macs at minimum. And Sam, thank you as always. Thank you to everybody in the chat for being patient with while I do OBS situations. And yeah, it was fun.
I like these kind of streams. We had chat involved there. We were trying to do some troubleshooting.
Yeah.
Obviously didn't go how we wanted, but I don't think we were overly optimistic that we were going to have it installed today. Given that, there's not a release cut for it yet, and there's no tags out there or images or anything yet. So, we gave it a shot. It was fun to do on stream.
Yeah.
And this is how you learn.
Yeah. No, I think it's well said. That's exactly learning in public. It's a skill. It's a skill, and hopefully people can take away from it that it sucks, feels uncomfortable, and just keep moving, keep pressing on. So well done, and thank you guys. Hope everyone has a wonderful evening or morning wherever you are in the world. Appreciate you, and a wonderful evening for all the rest of the people on the stream. Thank you for coming, and we will talk to you next week.